Alright. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. In the last video, my chief, which is Maya Faye, was killed by somebody, and they're trying to frame her little sister, Maya Faye, for the murder of her older sister. Of course, I'm here trying to figure out to prove her innocence that she did not kill her older sister, which it doesn't make sense why we would do it. It was something beginning by the guy who tried to get some information out of her and she wouldn't give it to her, so she got killed for it. So now I'm going around asking questions to find out that who actually killed Mia Faye. But now we're about to go to the courtroom where all the action began. So with that being said, it's time you grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, grab your drink, cause it's time, cause I'm coming, because Detective Reaper is coming to save the day. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Faye. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, so this was Edward looks like. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgworth. I better not show any sign of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edward, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution called the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. This idiot right here, boy, I'm telling you. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down at the precinct, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain, sir. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death: loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even the girl's hand, sir. This guy with this sir stuff here. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They still calling the statue. The murder scene, the Faye and Cole Law Office. Added to the court. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrest Miss Maya Faye for what found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I have all evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, so we get to get his witness testimony, see what we can hear what he had to say, and once he get through what he got to say, then we go ahead and break him down, like peel him like a banana to find all his lies. Or contradiction, that is. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had witness county describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Oof. Smack. Hey, why did you do something at me? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it out and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slip up and say something wrong. It worked a lot of times. Heck, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's try to lock in what he got to say. Let's get this. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the scene. Well, that's how fast. How fast? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who? The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Alright. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, that's true, so. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her. Hold on a sec. Question that. Hold that. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you said it. You did say it. You said it. And second, what is about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she's pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof for other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can't have its advantages. Yes. Good. Sorry, I got the order thing mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright, get this guy another chance. You kidding me? Alright, let's try this. See what he got to say. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was assured clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was in the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Alright, calm down. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Alright. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify about this vital piece of information the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin this cross-examination. Alright, let's cross-examine this guy this time. We know he's an idiot, man, so we should be able to get up with something. After securing the suspect, I examined the crime scene with my own eyes. What you see? What did you see? And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'll get to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Okay, sounds right. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Question that. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, you sound pretty confident. This might be not good at all. Lab test shows other blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Wait, question that. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha! Nice shot! Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold on a second. Detective Gunshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually write the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof! let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. What? Why you gonna judge me? Stop right there. The witness' opinion on this matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said! That's his whole testimony? Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Alright, let's see. Let's go to court record. Let's see. Time of death between 9, about that and 10. Hold on, conversation. Password short. Murder weapon looks like statue. Taper, Maya. Alright, let's back out of this one. Let's try this again. After security examine the scene, we find, already saw that. I found a memo written on it. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test showed that the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer name. That's his whole testimony. Okay. Wait a minute. Alright, let's see. I found a memo written on a piece of paper. That's a memo written next to paper. Wait a minute. Question that. Hold that. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho. Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouth, Mr. Wright. Oh, you gonna be a problem, Edgy. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Okay. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer name. Oh, wait a minute, something's not right here. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer name. Well, that don't make sense. Hold on a sec. Go back. The murder weapon looks like Ashley made, but wait a minute, something's not right. Whole conversation. Okay, called single blunt force trauma, dead with instantaneous. Okay, they said before she died, she wrote a name, but the blunt force trauma was dead was instantaneous. That don't make sense. So guess what? We're gonna have to print this is a contradiction right here, so we're gonna sit there and say objection. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Faye, wrote this letter. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Faye. That really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who actually could have not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no but your way out of this one, detective. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would have had the time to write anything down. What? Oh, you gonna check me, Edward? Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder? Wait, the day of the murder. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. The prosecution point being... Oh no, him with that wavy finger. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediately due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the result this morning. Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. You look like you been doing some back alley stuff like that. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Oh, and you gonna take a bow. Nice. What a show you putting on. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edward. Yeah, you right. Damn you. I should have known you have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Yeah, I want to say. You're a sham, Edward. The detective is a sham. No, I'm not saying I'm not the sham. He done gave me a wrong, outdated report, so I'm saying the detective is a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? A dog? Detective Gumshoe. Yup. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on evaluation next month. But what, sir? Huh? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepted evidence. Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identified the killer. I suppose so. The obvious conclusion, yes. Oh, and you're gonna take a bow again. Darn, this isn't looking good at all. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, okay, alright, calm down. Let the witness begin. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. This second, what part of her is innocent? Oh, this gonna be good. And they gonna change the music. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wait. Oh no, and she's starting this already. She's winking her eyes and she's jiggling her jiggly breasts. Oh man. Oh god. And look, they're already into it already. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yeah, all this wanton winking she's doing. Aww. Yes, Your Honor. This is not looking good. She's already captured the hearts of every man in his courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September the 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. I checked there right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fair and Co. Law Office? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, they're trying to hear what her testimony is to see if we can find any holes from her. I know she gotta be lying about something. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw the one with long hair being attacked. The one attacking was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Oh my god, with the wink again. Oh my god. Well, Your Honor,
I see. It is a remarkable, solid testimony. I do not see a need to trouble the witness with any.
Wait, what, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony was quite firm.
Oh, of course it was quite firm. You was looking at her winking and look at her jiggling her breast. That's why you was looking. Look at your eyes of yours. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss May Fay understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way is a fine tiny fault in perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I would gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin with your cross-examination.
Alright, time to get locked in on her to see she has a hole somewhere. It's time for me to find it. Let's go. It was like 9 o'clock. I look out the window, you know. Gotta hold that. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it. She can't get that question out that easily.
I sort of, you know.
Oh, here she go again.
I had a feeling.
Well, I had a feeling she's trying to avoid a question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see, how far can I run with this? Surely you must have a reason to look out your window at that time of night?
Oh!
Mr. Wright, I would not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needing her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Okay, I don't care what you think is allowed. I mean, ask me my questions. Yeah, stop him. Oh, wow, you got everybody. The poor girl.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl. What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw the woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Wait a minute. How you know it was a girl? How do you know she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had this girly physique. Women know these things.
Look, I'm just no, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. That question testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I would have bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, where's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gunshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling defect was necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
And she does it again with the jiggly and stick her tongue out.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
And then she winks.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Alright, they gave her a second chance, so we gotta get her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in her hippie clothes ran after her. And then she hit her with a weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of stashy clock, the thicker, I think. Well, does the echo of my voice not startle you? Tee-hee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Alright. I know exactly where I go with her. She said she saw the clock there. How you know it's a clock there and you sitting there across the street, the building, another building? That's suspect. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Gotta question that first. Is that right? As in, you're right as you look from the hotel.
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right!
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie ran after her. Okay. And she hit with that weapon. I saw it, I did. Hold on a second. Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock, that kind of statue clock, the thicker, I think.
A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sorry, Mr. Law. You can't win them all.
Nope, I have a feeling I'm on to something now.
That clock, the kind of statue thing, the thicker, I think.
Wait a minute. Go ahead. I see. The murder, department store, the murder looks like a statue of Ashley made of cloth. It died for a single blow. Wait a minute, go back. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. How you know it's a clock? Let's see. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Wait a minute, go back. What you say? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue you could, I think. Let's see, press tab. Wait a minute, it's murder scene. Wait a minute. Let me present that. Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that the statue, the thicker, was a clock. But there's no way of knowing this just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Archer, how you gonna object me, Edgy? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. No, I'm not.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright?
Oh, yes, right. Object that. But questions I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Well, Judge?
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he had stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So, what happened now?
What happens now? You answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It says the time.
So, if you've been to the law office of Fair Code...
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Tee.
The law office of Fair Code, when a murder took place, is very close to the hotel, but there's no way she would hit a clock that far from across the street like that. She could have easily heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, I ain't satisfied with that. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she could not have heard it. It couldn't have rung. It couldn't have rung because the clockwork was gone. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh?
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is at the defense say. This clock is Mrs. Clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tis. Oh no, I hate to do that. What? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, and as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might not have been empty after she heard it.
And that's where exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Was it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proved the clockwork was removed is this phone here, recorded messages. Let's see, present that. Take that. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is a fitted cell phone and contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Oh, that gut detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. I don't. Let's hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even retired at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't this obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
And she winks again, jiggle her breast again. Oh my god.
So, the witness had seen it before? That would make sense.
Come on, Judge.
Does the defendant have any objection, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I do. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness have not seen the clock before.
Oh, right here. This clock here, made by Larry freaking Butts. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any stores. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in the police custody.
Impossible! Everything's stored in the stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh, wow, she snapped.
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it.
What? Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, hey, oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee.
And she does the winky breasted thing again. You gotta be kidding me with this. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, she won't say it.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. No, I doubt she was alone. She didn't held. She was across the street, but she heard about it. The witness have never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known to think it was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Wow, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness have heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Of course. Why? Tell me. Go ahead. Press the clock and then press the bell to E and present this evidence. Take that. Have a look at this.
Ah! Oh! This!
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim. Miss May's phone. Was you not? Well, I don't know about tapping. That's might be the wrong wrong use of words, but we kind of get what he's saying.
Ooh! Ah!
Objection? How you gonna object my objection? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It's troubling me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof.
The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is
the cell phone again. She said the thing. It's a cell phone. Press it. Go ahead, wind it up. Press E. Take that. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we see that before.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called me in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold onto me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May? You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection? Oh, Ed, Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at her witness face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? Yo, you liars! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it? What?
That did it. The court seen the real Miss May. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, dear. Why? You did it. Okay, no, it was. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap a phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity tappy or irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth just want to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. There you go.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you have nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha, I'd like to see you pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You will probably think I'd like to see her pull that off, wouldn't you?
Damn, she good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious, no way.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killer happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting my room served from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
And she jiggles again. She done wink and jiggle like 9 times. I lost count, but she did it so many times. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where did this leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appeared to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on a current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk just like that? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, do the defense have anything to say?
Oh, well, come on, think of something. Okay. This is interesting. So I could continue to examine Miss May, but it's not gonna get much information out of her. But if I can call the bellboy as a witness, maybe he can provide some insight of what's going on, because he's been working the hotel the whole time, so maybe he could help me out. So I'm gonna take a chance and call the bellboy and see what I can get out of him. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you just sucking quite no love already.
What? Why you keep objecting on my objection, Edgy? I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapper has nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to under one condition, I consent to call this witness. Condition: if Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. Oh man, you would strike a hard deal, edgy and cruel.
What?
I better find something suspicious in that bellboy testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What shall I do? Accept a condition? Give up? No, we're going in. We're going in deep. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Huh. Fool! You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls a hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. And he got the cup of tea and everything. Wow, he take his job a little too serious. Oh, let's see. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service, sir.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. Alright, it's time to listen to what he has to say. Maybe we can find some holes in his testimony. Let's see what he has to say. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from my guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the request of time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense must begin his cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Alright, let's cross him. I am the head bellhouse at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. Okay, that's legit. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from I guess Miss May. Question that. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning redness, but also heard her voice. And then I saw Dim, and I... Dim? Who is Dim? Ahem. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced cup to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Question that. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent be bought then.
Oh, bellboy. Tee-hee.
I'm like, exactly, iced coffee exact 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced cup to our guest, Miss May herself. Call that? Are you are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine, sir. How come you so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, fed me with a embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more like a peck on the cheek. Why she had done that? I believe perhaps she was monumentally swayed by my proud demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sound pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tis tis. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may lead the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest, give up. No, I'm protesting.
Wait.
Please wait.
Yes, does the defendant have something else to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection? Your Honor, I must object. This charade of just has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Allow Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more chance, that's all.
Okay. This is really it. This is my last chance. What do I ask him? Alright, so we got the check-in, we got the room service, and we got a bed make. Okay, I don't care about the bed making because the bed was already clean where we got there. The room service, he looks like he was the only person doing the room service at the time. And check-in. About the check-in, I was kind of wondering if she came in alone or she came with somebody else, because while I was at the hotel, there was a champagne bottle with 2 glasses, so she had to been with somebody else at the time. So we're gonna go balls deep, all the way in, check in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked Miss May. Oh, all right, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I had a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell me the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Okay, I object. That was objectional.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention this if I was a specific asked, sir. You busted, Edgy. That's what you get for holding information. You didn't think I was gonna find out. You fool! I done it. I won. Miss Edgeworth check in a twin room with a man. Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you bought them room service, you didn't see that man in your room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person involved who may have been in the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgy? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. Gotta be. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh! Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? Too late for what? I suppose you would like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ooh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledged the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully Am understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
September the 7th, 224 District Court, Defender Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Hee. Then again, that other attorney, he was pretty cool too.
Yes, he was. Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happened with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged and attacked and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigation. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center and it's up to me to set her free. Oh, this is the end. To be continued. Go to the next round. Alright. That's perfect. Saving. Wow. Save your progress up to this point. Go ahead and save it there. And we're going to save it right here. Over right there. Yes. Alright. Wow. This case has just got interesting. We kind of found out that April May was wiretapping the phone for some reason. We don't know. Maybe she's trying to find some information. But she didn't really tell the truth of what's going on. She saw some Dodger girl. She can't really tell it was her or somebody else who was across the building. And she said she saw a statue, which she couldn't tell it's a statue because there was no way that you can actually see it from all across the building. And there was no sound on the clock. So she got busted by that. But now, as we go on to the next case, we need to find out who this person is. And hopefully, most likely, he'll be the killer. Hopefully, we get more information. But thanks everybody for watching the gameplay of Ace Attorney. And the next time we come back, we will continue to find the true culprit of who killed our chief, Maya Fey. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and we'll be back until next time of this gameplay. I am out.